5 years since we started this podcast.
It
It doesn't really feel like that.
Do you know what even scared? Like I was trying to reflect, and sometimes like I get into these, I just start reflecting, right? And I was just looking at, because we're about to go to 30, so as soon as that, we're looking at leading up to the next decade. And I just look back, 20 to now, bruv.
Bro, you we were just about to finish uni.
Bro, I did placement year, so I wasn't even finishing.
Bro, I was in Harrods, bro.
I was what? I was in placement year.
I was in Harrods, bro.
Bro,
Men's
like,
footwear.
fam, like, I was doing placement year, working in a law firm, and then working nights in Tesco in Canary Wharf.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I'm like, in that 10 years to now.
Yeah, bro.
Correct, life has been
And for
crazy.
me, it excites me because what more can
What's
we
the next
do
10
from
years
And
gonna
that's
30
what,
to 40?
that's what I've clocked that. Because in life, like I said, because you don't really deep here what's being built in front of you, unless you sit down and actually take it in, you really sort of go past all of the hard work that you've done to build this, build that, whatever. When you take in the next 5 years, all of this work that we've done now, and we're still going to continue to do, imagine what that's going to like culminate and sort of combine.
But you know the crazy thing is when you even get to that point in 5 years, you're not going to deep it.
Exactly.
And
It's
that's
going to feel
what's
exactly
It's gonna feel like
It's
like
gonna
the
be
thing is, I
exactly
know
the
how we are. It
That's
won't even
exactly
deep
just
it.
bro,
Like,
honestly, you're going to be on a yacht in one country
and you just be like, oh, man.
yeah.
You know what it is, yeah? Your friends and family are going to remind you.
You know, that's what it
what
is.
it is,
Is when I speak to like, even like some of the youth from my church, and like some of the experiences that we indulge in regularly is become so regular to us that we don't deep.
Yeah.
This is not a normal way of living
Yeah.
generally.
Yeah.
Like, we've flown out how many times? I think last year I flew out like 9, 10
Bro.
times, bro.
I can't like 8
I
for
don't.
me,
I actually started. I started seeing airport as a chore and jarring, as
Seriously,
opposed to damn, like we're leaving the
Talks about
country.
rolling their luggage through the
I'm just like,
airport.
Bro, I
oh,
think I
flipping
went.
out.
I went on a plane like last year
Like-
more times than I did in the
Bro.
previous years. Like for the
Bro.
last 4 years,
Bro.
For the previous,
I don't
4
even know.
years.
I went
That's
on a
crazy.
plane probably more than 20 times
Yeah,
last year,
bro,
bro.
it's
I
crazy.
went
So
on
mad.
bare flights last year, but it's like
Oh yeah.
you're bro. There was a month, yeah.
I've Didi's wedding. Then
Bro,
after
I
his
don't think
wedding,
you
he went
understand.
away.
There was a
Then
month,
culture.
within a month period, I was on 3-4 different time zones.
Yeah, man.
I literally went
crazy.
New York. I came back to London for 48 hours. No, less than 48 hours. 24 hours full day. And then the morning, like,
Spain.
yeah, straight to Spain, to Seville.
Yeah.
Then from Seville, we went to Mallorca. And then we came back. We had just under 2 weeks. I went to Houston.
Bro.
so
That
mad.
was crazy.
I was at
Time zone was done.
what?
Crazy sad.
What?
That time zone was crazy.
Yeah, done, fam.
What life are we living?
But then it's like you said, like even for example, we just did Nigeria and bro, being in that business class or whatever, bro, it didn't feel like whatever, but there was a time in life where that
was a mad thing to you.
achievable, like something that you look to try and achieve or you try to do, but in the moment, it's just the moment. I don't have to describe it.
No,
It's not like, do you know what
I
mean?
hear you, man. Like,
weird. It's
and
normal, man.
I'm trying to like find a way to not like live life that way because I think it's so
Yeah,
bad.
bro.
Because it's like you are living the dreams that you once envisioned.
But you don't
But-
appreciate it sometimes.
It's so anticlimactic, and you're not actually appreciating it. That it makes that vision and that dream you had
But I
almost
think-
pointless.
I think the best place to do it is to decrease your expectation of what that moment's going to feel like.
Isn't that a
That's-
bit morbid though?
You have to though.
Nah, I agree
because
with that.
because you've experienced it. You've experienced it enough to understand what it's going to feel like. So if you can't keep lying to yourself that it's going to be a climatic moment.
No, but
You have to tell yourself like.
I think that's a bit morbid. You know,
No, I think you should just take more pleasure.
So, like,
in
for
the
I
instance-
think you just need to enjoy what
let's,
you're doing
let's-
right now.
Let's put
and be
live
present.
examples,
Living in the moment,
yeah.
so we can conceptualize. So let's say like a big dream of yours. You've grown up in a household where you didn't really own stuff, and a big dream of yours was to own a house, right?
Yeah.
And eventually you get there, but because of the way you were saying, you condition your mind to not have a big expectation of that moment.
I think what I'm trying to say is that it's not that I can't expect that moment is going to feel extremely euphoric.
No,
And
but that's not what we're saying here.
Yeah.
What we're saying is when that moment happens, to at least appreciate that you've done it. Not necessarily that it's going to be a transformative experience and blah blah blah, but at least to give yourself the like. For instance, even when I me and my missus got our property, right? Like I swear to you, it was like
But just what I'm saying.
I'm
Like,
just looking at means by another one.
but I feel like that's just like
That's horrible
I feel
because
like a human
No, but-
nature thing though, more than just like.
But I
an
think it's just
individual
more
thing.
so in being present in the day to day and understanding what you're doing instead of waiting for that moment to appreciate it. Like, even today, like the fact that you know you're going home is like you're driving back to your house is understanding and appreciating. Raw, I'm actually driving back to my home.
Yeah.
I'm driving back to a place that I own.
In the
I'm driving a
moments,
car
yeah.
that I own. This is a
Yeah,
nice car.
literally,
I really like
yeah.
this car. This is good. Instead of delay, and then when I buy this next house, that's
Then
when
I
I'm going.
appreciate
Then I'm going to
yeah,
appreciate.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
it should be like, oh, raw.
Live in the moment.
Yeah,
I saved one
exactly.
bag this month. Raw. I remember when I was 10 years ago,
Yeah,
I couldn't
bro.
save 50p.
Yeah, bro.
It's
And
like, like small little things like in your day to day, it needs to
wins.
be like part of you. And it's like, I talk to myself about this, about being present. It's like sometimes just being like, and is it sometimes I don't like doing it because I compare myself to others. But with my flatmate, he always tells me all the time, like, in the grand scheme of things, if you look at how you are performing in life compared to everyone you started with in school, can't lie, us man are smashing it.
Yeah.
So it's like, raw. Okay, thank you, God. Like I've actually achieved a lot.
Yeah.
I'm doing well. My car's nice. I've got a good relationship. I've got some decent money in my account. You man have great businesses.
what's
you're
decent
running.
money?
Huh?
Hey yo, let him land,
Hey,
man.
if you want
Let
to start
him
asking
land,
crazy,
bro.
I'll ask crazy questions too. You know.
Let him land.
Do you wanna do
No,
this?
you know you can ask some really
Do you want
crazy.
to do this?
Bro, he can
Do you
ask
want to
some
do this?
really-
No.
I can ask you how
Start
much.
asking how much you man made in Nige, fam. You won't like me, bro.
But
You won't like me,
But
bro.
what you're saying in terms of being able to.
You won't like me, bro.
Hey, so that tracksuit.
So what you man are saying though?
Nice track.
Yeah. What you man are saying?
Better like the tracksuit, bro. I start asking horrible questions.
We never really spoke about our New Year's resolutions, though.
Yeah,
Man, got any?
I got some.
do that stuff.
No, I won't lie. I think what Bissy said like is
got
so
some
real in the sense where for me like I have overarching goals that I want to achieve within the year, but in terms of like all like things that I want to do in the year, but in terms of like how that will sort of play out or whatever, obviously I'm going to do my part to sort of make the things happen. But I'm therefore subscribed to the free flow sort of
Big
like,
man, fam.
like sort of thing where it's not too rigid, not too confined. So like when it comes to resolutions and that, like I don't really do the resolution thing. I want to be healthier. I'm just going to be healthier. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
I'm talking like, let's say, gym more, or read books more.
I wouldn't
be
say
more
it's a New Year's
consistent in-
resolution. It's just something that
You've always
consistently
tried to be
want-
doing.
yeah.
I think for
I mean?
me
I agree.
is church on New Year's Eve was crazy for me, like intense. And one thing that I've learned that I need to do in the New Year is be slower.
Be what? Slower?
Slower.
Okay, yeah.
I think I live life a bit too fast paced in terms of everything I try to do.
You do.
And
I can tell you as a friend, you do.
No, but that's
So-
a real self-aware.
yeah,
second
no,
that.
it wasn't even self aware. Like, got a word that told me,
Oh, so
Shegs, like, if you're not careful, your engine light's gonna turn on.
On God, bro.
Yeah, so I think that's a big resolution for me. Actually, I wrote some words on. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, being slower, because I feel like I do myself a disservice of my ability of how fast I go. I should just kind of just pick up a couple of things and just do them things really, really well. When you're-
Yeah, I
On
get
God.
you.
I hear that.
It's like being like effective rather
Yeah.
than just sort of being like prolific
Productive.
or like productive or just being everywhere.
Effective
Yeah.
over being
Yeah.
productive. Because for you, I
Exactly.
think you think productive is I do bad.
Yeah, and I think agreed. And I feel like this 2025, especially like a few things I want to do, I just need to be slower, man. Just like take my time, just be easy. Don't need to be like, do this now, nah, bam. Okay, this now, this not. No, just sometimes relax. Like, cool. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm focused on. This is my main drug. Everything else needs to kind of just become blurry.
That's a man that trusts his ability though.
Yeah.
Because you
Everything
know,
else needs to become blurry a bit.
for you to say you want to sort of slow down means that you understand that if I'm working at my 100, I'm going to do a mad thing. So I can,
Yeah.
even if I slow down a little bit, I'll still be fine.
No, but
So
what he
you've
said,
understood
I can
your
go
thing.
further, but the thing
Yeah.
is, I can go further.
yeah.
No,
So
I understand,
that, yeah,
that's
that's
Because how
the
I'm
key.
understanding what
That's-
you're saying and why I'm
that's a man's
agreeing with you,
understood
Shags,
himself.
and I'm happy you got to this realization is you are a very efficient worker and you're a hard worker. Like everyone knows this about you. But you're a hard worker that's juggling a lot of
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
Now, if you could channel your hardworking nature to less things,
Yeah.
the efficiency and the success rate for those less things would be far greater.
10, yeah.
So it's not like you're losing that work ethic nature.
No.
It's just that you're
Condition
focusing.
it in a
It's
better
like
way.
Yeah.
Have you seen those electricity flow things? Yeah, you've got like 10 different channels, so
Yeah.
they're getting even amount of whatever. It's just
Sometimes
let's say we just
zoom.
reduce it to 5.
Yeah,
now
man.
they're gonna all get like higher.
I like
higher
that.
electricity,
I was
you know
even
what I mean?
envisioning like it's almost like you've got lanes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you've got some
literally,
blocks
literally.
that you
Yeah.
need to get the blocks all the way to the top. If you have 5 lanes
This is how you know the
and you're
visual
putting a
learners
block,
are-
you can only put like let's say 2 per lane.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you
Word,
longer than if you just had 2 lanes.
Yeah, man. And I think
Did you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Nah.
no, 100,
Nah,
100, 100.
100.
No, what you said made sense.
what's
Don't
that
worry.
not see what I do?
Oh yeah,
But that's how I'm visualizing it. So no, that's a really good resolution.
And I think that to be honest, the number one thing is making God a priority this year. So like
That's me, bro.
for me,
one, bro.
big thing this year, I'm gonna see on camera offering. That's my big thing this year.
I can't lie, that offering one, yeah.
Offering.
I don't bang it that much because I tithe. I don't
Sorry,
play with tithe.
I mean
You
time.
meant
Sorry, I mean
time.
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
time,
okay.
time.
Because
I
the
mean time.
thing
I mean
is, yeah,
time.
about offering,
thing
it don't get
is-
much love because the time is heavy. You know?
thing-
Time.
And
Don't dead me,
Bro.
and I feel that time.
Bro.
So it's like,
For
No,
me-
lad, though, if you do the time
me,
thing, like,
it's
the
not-
oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
bro,
me,
no,
time
bro,
is sufficient.
come on,
For me,
man.
I don't tithe,
Come
innit?
on,
I'm like,
man.
God, like,
Yeah.
bro, that one.
Nah, man.
Yeah, for me, tithing, yeah,
man.
is
I'm
a big
tired.
thing
You
for me
can't
this
give
year.
that solid 10%.
And I do that
fam.
religiously, bro.
That's really good.
Even through wedding period, with all the tithe always gets the
No,
love.
that's really good. Like
So
for me,
offering-
I feel like I've
3, 2, 1
definitely
as well.
slacked.
Nah, I'm with you. bro.
Yeah, I've
I'm
slacked.
with you,
I've
bro.
slacked heavily on tithing, bro. But
What'd you say?
this year, my timing is gonna be solid.
What did you say?
What did he say?
No, you have to repeat it loud so that the guests can hear.
Basically, us, yeah, do I time on business stuff as well?
Oh,
Income
okay.
business. Come on,
I
it's
said
just
business
for
income.
full-time
dead.
job.
I was dead.
Nah, bro.
But yeah, that's one big thing for me.
Nah, I offer myself.
to tithe, man, because like it's really bad. It's really bad that God blesses me and I don't bless. I don't give it back to
Nah,
the church.
trust me, I tell you from experience, tithing will transform your life.
Yeah.
It does, man.
100%.
It does, man.
So that's
It will change how you view money too.
Bro,
Honestly,
that's definitely something I have to get better with.
It will change your life. I'm
It's
telling
hard
you
though,
that.
because fam,
It's not hard once you start doing it. Trust me.
Because when I hold my spreadsheet and I look at it and I'm like, raw.
You know what's even mad, yeah? It shows you, society confirms a lot of stuff that are biblical. And if you actually, I'm sure your company does this, right? Like, you'll see that they probably have, like my current company, they have an initiative that I need to sign up to actually. So I can appoint my church, because it's a registered charity.
Yeah.
So they pay it
As your
prior
charity.
to tax, right?
tax.
And it actually ends up, one, my church getting more money, and then 2, I actually benefit from tax.
Yeah,
So my
that's
tax will reduce. So it's even funny that even society like almost rewards you for tithing. So like I'll tell you now, yeah, trust me, tithe regardless. Let it be just your first thought. It's not even a thought. Like I even tried to do it before I paid bills because it's like it's almost a privilege. You have to see it as God doesn't need your money. Firstly, He doesn't care about your money. It's an honor for you to have the opportunity to ask Him to bless your income. And all you're doing when you're tithing is basically saying to God that I'm honoring you with what you've given me, and my priority, my heart is with you. Right? Where your heart is, that's where your treasure lives.
That's where your treasure lives,
So
yeah.
it's like I'm honoring you with my first fruit, and in return, God is gonna bless that 90%. When you don't do that,
for real, bro.
it's not that God is now angry at you. You've actually lost the opportunity.
You're doing yourself a disservice.
You're doing
And
the
you
service.
won't
Like God don't need your
Yeah,
money,
bro.
but it's
You won't
like you're losing out on the blessing of the 90%, bro. Do you get what I mean?
But
No,
mostly
for
certain
real.
months are tough, man.
Bro, I'm telling
Certain
you,
months are
man,
tough.
trust me,
man.
I've been there.
tough,
I've
mad, bro.
When I tell you, my relationship with times, yeah, I've grown with it so much. I had periods, like, especially when I had to, remember when I had to start my training contract?
Yeah.
I had a big drop in salary from what I was doing before, yeah. And it's like, for the first, I'll say 9 months, bro, I struggled with tithing because it's like, God, like, you want me to tithe? But
No
my-
bread, fam.
I've
bro,
dropped,
the
like, my
bread
salary
is
halved,
crazy,
bro. Like,
yeah,
it was,
bro.
bro, I'm like, this is not easy. Do you get what I mean? And I struggled even more. It's like, with the,
Also, when you stop paying tithes, the money felt even less than it was feeling.
fam,
Chicken change.
fam,
basically.
because it wasn't like I just stopped. Like when I changed the job, I didn't just like straight away not pay tithes. I first was paying it, and I thought by me stopping tithes, I'll have more money because it's
No,
if-
extra 10%.
No, it's
Bro, I swear to you, when I stopped paying tithe, I still found that
Else.
at the end of the month,
There's
I'll
something
end up in the
else
same
came up
position.
and- Yeah, bro.
So I was like, how is that working? Because
Yeah, bro.
when I'm honoring my income to God and I'm giving it to him and he's blessing the 90%, fair enough, I still feel like I can need more money with this drop in pay. But then when I then stopped, which should have saved
Feeling the same
me
pain.
some money, which I felt would then help me to put more money away and stuff, I was in the same position. I was like, how is that working?
Yes.
I'm telling you now, bro, like
Tithe.
it is an honor that God gives you the opportunity
Agreed.
to tithe. It's not
Yeah,
for
man.
he doesn't
Yeah, no,
God doesn't need your money. And the reality of it, churches don't even use the tithes well. A lot of the time they're squandering it. But it's not really about the church.
not about the church.
It's about your relationship with God and
about your heart,
displaying
man.
to him that
No, it's big, man.
with anything you give me, God, I'm honoring you first. And in return, I'm telling you now, like, it's almost like you're
Opportunity.
praying
Yeah, bro.
without praying. Do you think God will hear your heart wanting certain things, and He knows, regardless, every month, Shegun always honors me with, with the
Yeah,
fruits
bro.
he gets.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
basically displaying that anything I give him, he's going to return back to me.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you keep on giving?
No, it's facts, bro.
It's like a child and father
And the thing
relationship.
is,
I'll
it's
keep
like-
giving to you. You're very thankful. I'm going
Because
to keep
money
giving.
is basically what you need to eat in this world.
Hmm.
It's like one of the greatest gestures you can make to anybody.
Fam,
You can
I
say
I think
'cause
thin's
you-
harder than
'cause
fasting, personally.
You can say whatever you
Harder
want to
than
say.
what?
bro.
Fasting.
No, no, you
No,
can.
I mean in terms of the sacrifice
Yeah,
of
the
it.
sacrifice, deep it.
The sacrifice of it
No, deep it, because
is
you can
harder than
say
fasting.
whatever you want.
'Cause not
right?
eating is
But
light.
You see money.
What's
you
eating?
see,
But
you see
money.
When
Yeah.
you take money out of it, like
Yo,
your
bro.
I'll be
resources.
so real. Once you get in the habit of it,
It'll
be-
I'll
become
tell you
easy.
now, it becomes the easiest thing.
yeah.
Second nature.
Like you don't even see it as your money.
Yeah,
It's the same
you're-
way, like
yeah.
No.
there's certain bills you have, you've grown accustomed to.
No, of course. No,
Regardless,
no, of course. It's
there's
the
even
same
some
thing.
bills you have that are self-inflicted because you want that thing.
Yeah.
You've grown so accustomed to the cost of it, but you're
Bro,
you're
you need to tell me,
benefiting.
bro.
It's the truth.
You're benefiting from what that.
Where I was
Bro,
paying
you-
rent.
King of comforts, bro.
Yo.
But
King
you're,
of comforts,
but
bro. The king of
you're
comforts.
benefiting from the comfort
Bro.
from that thing.
Oh
you're
yeah,
paying
I
for.
showed you, man,
Now-
the spreadsheet.
Now,
bro.
tithing is the same thing.
No,
It's
no.
like
I'm
you're
serious
benefiting.
Serious expenses,
You're
bro.
gonna benefit from the blessing that comes
chunk
with
still.
you
I'm in
paying.
agreement because
It'll
like
be
I said,
easy, bro. Trust me.
I'm not even saying that it's hard. I'm just saying that's why God appreciates it so much because it's, bro, you need money
your heart
to survive,
posture.
bro. So it's like for you to give that consistently. I agree with what you're saying, bro. Definitely, it sees the heart.
Nah, honestly,
it's a
check,
demonstrator
bang
of
it,
what your
bro.
heart-
Trust
bang
me.
it, bro.
I'll tell you that every increase, any blessing, every favor I received, is because at least I feel like I can always display to God that my heart is always with you. I may stray, I may sin, I may do things that go against your glory. However, any increase I get, any income I get, my heart is straight with you. I'll pay you my tithes, and then we deal with the rest later.
I won't
kind of
lie,
thing.
definitely.
reals,
There
man.
is
Yeah,
a difference
for
between
reals,
even in
bro.
how you feel between the months where you do it
Bro,
and the months where you don't.
Fam,
do it.
Yeah,
the,
man.
the months you
Even
pay
the way-
tithes,
bro,
fam, is like
There's a security.
your money's
Bro.
your money's increasing.
Fam, trust me.
There's
Bro,
a
no one's
security,
calling you
fam.
about dumb
My
expenses.
biggest
fam.
flex, 2024 tithe was paid every single month. And and why I was so grateful to, like, it was something I challenged myself with even
That's
start
crazy.
last year.
In wedding season,
Bro, I said,
Nah,
regardless
big
of whatever
respect.
invoice comes, I am going to pay this tithes first, no matter what.
nah, I hear it.
No matter what. And I won't lie to you, that wedding, it's like, if I actually deep how much me and Grace spent last year, we don't understand how we,
Paid
like,
for it.
I don't know where this money came from, but we don't feel broke, we don't feel out of pocket, we don't feel like, oh my God, we need to find money. But it's like, how did this money come? We actually don't know. Because we spent stupid money last year. Stupid money. Like, stupid money last
if
year.
you rerun it, would you spend it again?
If I what?
If you rerun the whole wedding, would you spend that piece again?
That's a yes. That's a yes. Because if it was no, it would have said
Or would
no.
you have done tried and just say, yeah, you man go home?
costing a few things.
That's a great question.
It's a yes, man. You'd
No,
run
that
it
is
back.
I don't know. I don't think I would, You know what it is?
You
Like,
walk too long, fam.
no, actually, you have to think about it live. Like, it's a great
Because I feel like when you're in the process,
Where would
like
your
you're just
cost
paying your bills, innit?
Yeah.
But when you come out of it after, you
can
look back
analyse
and you be
it.
like, should I
Could have
spend?
stripped back
should
here.
I-
Where would I have
should I
cut
spend-
costs?
Where would you have cut costs?
You know what it is? I feel like I can't wait to be on the journey with you guys when your time comes, because I'm someone that I want to share how I've gone through something to make
to
it
help
easier
people,
for
but
you,
yeah.
kind of thing. So I can't wait for you lot to start your journeys. But there's a lot of things that we didn't have to do. Like, and I think I've learned after seeing it end is that it's literally such a short occasion. It's literally a party. So that African saying that your parents say, cut your
Cloth according
cloth
to your size.
is so important. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you
mean
should do it.
That's a
Because
statement.
life continues after your wedding. Life really continues. There's real stuff that will come up, and you don't want to handicap yourself out of pursuit of doing a Bella Niger wedding, but handicap yourself for the life that is going to be waiting for you. Because after your wedding, and thankfully, we're good with money in the sense that after the wedding, luckily we got the house before the wedding and stuff, but thankfully after the wedding, we weren't in a position where, oh my God, now we can't pay for where we live and stuff like that. But like, imagine we weren't good with money and didn't plan for that.
Yeah.
Like, we would be thinking, the money that we were looking for to buy a house, to do decor, to do reno, we had it. We just spent on this party. And what do you have to show for it? That video you said you said that before. I'll be looking at it 50 times a day. Even now, ask Grace, sometimes she walks past when I'm in the office, in the room, and she just hears that same music playing. Because I've watched that video every morning. Cause I need to remind myself of where this money went.
Bro.
I watched that video. I'll be honest, I've watched this to come out at least 10 times a day. Because it's just to like make me feel like, okay, so the money wasn't wasted. And as I'm looking, you lot just look at here in the mix.
Yeah.
If you leave,
if you leave.
for me, I'm
Good
looking at
man,
the
so
venue.
fam.
I'm even angry. They didn't show venue properly because there was cost.
Bro, I called this guy. This guy was like, "Nah, man, they didn't use the drone, man. They didn't use the drone, man. They didn't use the
If I'm going to
drone."
spend that kind of money, I want you to show
The video's
everything.
amazing, by the
Man,
way.
they didn't use
The video's amazing, by
I
the
want you
way.
to show every aspect of that.
That's a clear use the drone,
That's the
bro.
only thing that keeps you a bit loud. So the money wasn't. Because I'll be real, Shegsy, and when you lot get to, don't waste your money unnecessarily because literally you don't really have anything to show for it. The pictures, you flick through.
Wait, there's another video, right?
No, there's the full video, which is one hour or something. When next everyone's round, we can watch. But like that's literally all you have.
Yeah.
And imagine like you're scratching your head to get money to pay for invoice that, and you haven't patterned or prepared for your life after.
Yeah.
You look at it and think, so
Why?
we're now saving for a house,
bro.
but actually had the house money. We spent it. Like,
Point.
and all the giftings that you get from friends and family and stuff like that, you could have used that towards
Yeah, bro.
But you said, no. I want if you leave.
No, but bro, if you leave.
Lifestyle.
But now life continues. So that's why I'm struggling to answer your question because I loved it. It was amazing. It was great celebrating everyone. But then, bro, like me and Grace could have bought another house with the type of money we spent.
Yeah.
We could have bought 2 investment houses in North, for instance. Like,
But
But you know what they say? Hindsight is 20/20. Do you know what I mean?
but
Like,
then
you're
at the
always
same
gonna feel
time,
that
I
way.
also enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have cut back on a few things.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I think we were quite sensible though. Like even like my personal costs were quite low.
He said my wife was the one that spent the peas.
No, but the woman stuff is a lot more expensive in their defense.
said my
Missy doesn't
wife.
like people giving them peas, fam. So
Yeah, but my
yeah,
personal
no.
cost was actually quite. I think I was very like I used my normal
Conservative.
mentality. Like I was
Yeah.
tactical with how I got my suit, how I got everything was very. I didn't spend. People told me they were spending 2K on a suit for what?
Nah, bro, I
How
hear
much do you
bro.
spend?
Guess my 2 suits. Guess how much I spent?
$7.
Close 600 and something. And bro, I'm telling you now, that to people was mad. And I'm thinking, but how are you spending? It's just a suit. I swear to you, if you go to a
And you're well
Charles
prepared,
Tyrant
fam.
or Hugo Boss, even if you want to spend $5 on your one suit, I'm telling you, the quality of that is
bro.
better than some of these cowboy tailors
Yeah,
on
bro.
Instagram.
No, but on
that don't-
God,
no, I'm
on
being
God,
so
no
real.
capping.
That
For real,
don't just
bro.
to
No
add
capping.
your name inside the sleeve.
And you know
they'll
what?
charge you 2K.
And at the very
Go
worst,
to Hugo
take
Boss
it
and
to
get
a
like
tailor to
400.
get
I ain't
fixed.
put your name in the sleeve.
No, but that's what some people do. Like, no, they try to make it seem like it's so bespoke,
Personalised.
personalized. But you could really go and buy a £400 suit in Hugo Boss and go to your dry cleaner and they'll tailor it for you.
Fam,
Spend
register
£5.
and try
What
this
people
looking
are
very
doing now,
interesting to me.
2K, 2.5 for a
Bro,
suit.
bro, registry and trad is looking interesting to me.
Interesting.
I can't lie, you.
Fam, don't because
Very
You might
just
have
don't-
done the big
bro,
one. You
don't
and
get
H have done the
bumped.
big party for me,
Bro.
That
My
Spain wedding, I
advice-
was there.
Bro,
So
grown man.
it's
Don't
like,
get
grown
bumped.
man.
You don't
I
have
done
to,
it, so
bro. Guys,
let me just go do a small
don't-
thing and say my piece.
don't get bumped. The wedding industry, they are so tactical. They can take your money if you allow them.
Yeah.
Bro, listen.
If you
call
allow them.
you call a venue, yeah. Oh, so I want to book your space. Okay, £500 for the. Oh,
Fam,
you mentioned wedding. Oh,
5 bags.
bro.
5 bags.
Even when I first started
5
looking for
bags.
suits, I remember one of the quotes,
5
the initial
bags.
quote, they quoted like 2.5, yeah. And then they package it, you know, we'll have like an initial fitting, we'll have the second fitting, and then, you know, it's so personal, like you choose the material you want, the stitching color. Do I give a heck?
Yeah.
I want the suit to look nice. I swear to you, you could go to Moss Bros, bro, and buy a nice suit. No one will know it's from Moss. I swear.
If you're a stylish guy, you
Bro,
figure
like,
it out, man.
I still got my main suit was still actually tailored. Like, it was made bespoke. It's got my name
the white
inside.
one?
It's it's the white one.
What about the
It's
second
still
one?
the second one was from David Wedge,
Okay.
which is it's a good brand. They got good suits. I just found it. I liked it. Cool, banged it. But the first one, it was fully bespoke. But I feel like people have branded things so well on Instagram that you think the price point is higher than it. Do you know? When we went to Thailand, didn't we make suits
Bro.
in 24 hours?
Oh,
yeah.
How much did those
we
suits
did.
cost us?
Bro.
£50.
And we were like 21.
It's still the same. And do you know what's
Feel
mad?
like
Yeah,
21.
you know these tailors. Yeah, where do you think they get this suit made from?
Bro, them China.
Some of them are doing it in
yeah,
China, bro, and they get it
bro.
delivered, bro. They just direct them.
Yeah, bro.
Like, don't get
Don't get
bumped.
bumped.
That's my thing.
Do you know
Don't
what it
get
is? It's
bumped.
about staying in your lane and like not looking left and right. I feel like when you look left and right, you sort of try and compare yourself and contrast and say, oh, what's this person doing? If you stay in your lane and just make what you're truly happy with
Yeah,
for like whatever it is you can afford, and you're not sort of the sort of person that will feel sad that, oh, it doesn't look like this person's or it doesn't look like that person's, bro, you'll be very happy. Where you is when you look left and you look right. And you're
I like that.
"Rah."
Say that again.
When you
that was sick, bro. That's a new one.
when you
That's cold, bro.
Pause, by the way. Man said say that again.
Hey, we're in 2025, bro.
Big man, big man, big man.
Bro, you're turning 30,
man.
bro.
Pause.
You're
Got
turning
a wedding
30.
ring on his hand.
I'm a
That's
big
a
man,
pause,
you
though,
know.
man. Man said say that again.
Man said pause. Look, is there pause here, bro?
Man said say that again.
I'm
no
confirmed.
pausing.
I'm unpausable. In fact,
Word.
Man said say that
Word.
again.
Forever,
again.
forever immune.
I'm
fam.
unpausable, bro.
But yeah, no, but I feel like that's where a lot of people like mess up. Is like you're not really comfortable in self, so you try and do the most to please others. Innit?
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think that's where you kind of need to sort of do the battling before you sort of start that sort of stuff.
I like that you
Because,
said that.
bro. I feel like that's the hardest battle to fight. If you are very comfortable in yourself, like what you're doing,
And don't care
your lane,
about judgment.
and you don't care about the
Bro,
judgment, bro,
if
you can
fam,
find
if
that.
all you can afford is a registry, bang it.
Yeah, bro.
And if that means you can build a home with your wife to be, and you could get at least a house or somewhere to live after, prioritize that, because the marriage is forever.
Bro.
The wedding is one day, and the real reality after that wedding is done, people are looking for the next motive.
It's true.
They're not gonna shout you and say, "How's your marriage going?
Yeah.
I remember your wedding. How's everything?" They don't care.
One of our friends got married last year. I don't think they did a triad. I don't think they what's it? Yeah, bro. I don't think he did a triad or whatever.
Calm thing, fam.
Bro. When I went there, I think this guy's too smart.
Efficient.
Israel,
Oh.
very effective.
In, out, done.
Very effective, bro.
Quick thing, fam.
Very effective. But he didn't lose any of the
essence
The
of
essence
of the day,
The
fam.
beauty of the day was
And
there.
you know
the
what? That's
gravity
one
was
thing I've
there,
deeped,
everything
yeah.
was
And
there.
I'm happy you referenced that, because for me, the wedding and what I loved about even us going to Spain and all that was it's the people, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like
Yeah.
for me, yeah, and even going to all my friends' weddings prior to ours, yeah, just being able to understand that I've seen this person grow up.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm actually experiencing them getting married.
Bro.
That for me is everything. Like looking at we've watched the full wedding video, like the words of encouragement from the man then prior to, I'm just like, right, like I've gone out with these man, like, bro, they actually experienced something that's a lifelong memory in my life.
It's
like
a journey.
my kids are gonna talk about when you got married. These men were there. Like
bro.
they actually not even just there, they were part of the process. They saw things get there, they can reference this. For me, that is the most important thing. And whether that's a 70k wedding, 5k wedding, 10k, that's absolutely redundant in my opinion.
You're literally saying the definition of what you said before, whereby the destination, which was the wedding or whatever, or
not.
the event, is not more valuable
Yeah.
Than the journey towards it.
Yeah, man.
Being in Mr. Antrobus's class, that was the first time I met this guy in an economics class, bro.
Okay.
That's where we learned about insatiable wants, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what
This
I mean?
guy, your memory is mad,
That's
you
where we learned
know.
about insatiable wants,
Your
bro.
memory is
But
mad.
what I'm saying is,
He
it's
man loves that
journey-
word still, by the
No,
way.
but it's the truth though. No, because that's the foundation
That
of
satiation.
humanity. Though.
Yeah.
But anyway, but the point I'm trying to make is, what you just said is the point, right? The memories that you've done, the journeys, like all the different things that we've those milestones in the moment, they don't really mean much. But you see, when you look at them as a collective, whatever,
Journey,
I
yeah.
see what
it's
you're
like,
saying.
It's like,
Yes.
I've done this with this
Yeah,
person, I've done
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And then that's
yeah.
where what Sheg says is quite important. When you're in those moments,
Yeah.
you have to
Deep
be able
it.
to smell the flowers.
Smell it, fam.
Because once they're gone,
They're
all you're
gone,
left
fam.
with is the memories.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're saying, oh, remember this or remember that. You know?
Nah, this got me excited for the next 10 years, bro. Like, what would our life be, bro?
Bro.
You might live in flipping. I feel like you're going to move countries. I feel like...
I'm excited for my youths, fam. That's what
You
I'm
Real
excited
talk,
for.
okay.
fam.
All right,
I'm
daddy.
excited
Shakes.
for
We'll get
I
to
would
that
say
age.
moving countries. Man was you. This guy's
I'm
gonna.
excited for
I swear,
my
when you
youths.
get married, you're getting kids in 6 months.
No,
bro.
no, no, no.
I feel you're gonna let off.
We have to
bro.
I won't lie, you see me,
wait.
yeah.
Wait,
You're gonna let
That's a
off.
wait.
God willing, yeah. I won't lie, yeah. I'm getting close to being ready for kids, bro.
You're
I'll be
lying.
honest.
You're gonna let off quick.
Bro, I'll get them close.
Prime the engine is coming.
I won't lie.
Turn the engine.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Mate, ready?
I won't lie though, bro. What are you waiting for, fam? What are you waiting for, fam?
Can you stop there, mister?
Wait, you just want to let off?
No, obviously when I'm married, of course, but I'm like,
Wow.
Wait,
I wouldn't be mad. Like,
wait. As soon as you get married, yeah. Like, how long are we talking after that?
ASAP.
oh man,
Hey, Bob.
Literally,
This guy said I want to put the deposit
Hey, he's
in
ready
now.
to let off.
Popcorn ASAP, boy.
He's ready to wah. He's ready to dance. He's ready.
Hey, he was trying to put the deposit down.
But you're not trying to like enjoy
Yeah, no
like
way.
life a bit.
no, obviously, like if that happens, but let's just put it this way: if it doesn't, and I get the baby straight away,
Yeah, of
I
course.
won't
I
be
think
mad.
that's everyone
It
that
is
gets
what it is,
married.
like,
If it happens,
do you know what I mean?
if it happens like
um,
mad early,
I would like to.
What about
sort
you,
of
Bissy? How long
enjoy
are you
it,
gonna
but-
I would love to wait 2-3 years.
3.
I mean, yeah, 2-3 years.
Don't get conked, bro.
No, you know what it is? I'm like, I say this, but like I said earlier, like
Yeah.
wherever God, I'm in
Oh,
that
yeah.
stage in
Yeah,
life, whatever God
literally.
wants to do. I say this as a,
Basically, it's
You
gonna
know,
be 18 months.
So
just
this year
know
as
that.
well?
what?
Like whatever God this year as well?
Bro, every year of my life. This is how I'm living life now.
okay.
Whatever God wants to do. But
9 months.
God
September.
knows my heart, you get.
Yeah.
That's
So,
it.
like-
That's not my heart.
I said, God knows.
So it's like, you see how the wedding to be planned and,
Man said just be
work together.
guided,
Like,
be guided.
we love to do that with the kid thing because it's quite pricey. You
18
get,
months. 18 months.
you get I feel like 24.
18.
29 months.
Write it down.
24.
18 months.
I think
No, but
24 is
man,
good.
Like,
18
no,
months.
but deep it though, like when we were like 18, 19, 20, yeah, having
Yeah,
a kid,
April 2026.
having a kid seemed
I
like
think
it would be the
31
end of
would
the
be
world.
good.
April
Why
2026.
do you
Just
think
watch.
April though?
I know. It's coming.
Because your birthday.
Are you a prophet? But what the hell, bro?
Because your birthday or something. What?
No, not my birthday.
Why April?
We'll write it down.
Anyway,
Just see.
Wait, what is he calculating?
he
Yeah,
just
real
did the
talk.
months.
So when did they get?
No, he's calculating something major. Wait,
April
So they got
2026.
jiggy then.
Bruv. That's no, the baby. We'll find out the baby's coming in April 2026.
Oh, find
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Okay,
that it's
cool.
coming. That
Yeah.
we're pregnant.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's still when did they get?
April 2026.
I don't. What do you
I
mean?
think,
I'm
I think he picked an
taking
arbitrary
9 months
month. I
from
think he
his
might-
Wait, why did you pick that month and that
I think
date?
that's
His
just
birthday,
what
bro.
my
What?
wicked
Just
said,
when you
isn't
get
it?
home, write it down. That's it.
Are you,
I'm
are you a
scared.
prophet?
Don't worry, bro.
This guy's a prophet.
You guys are prophet,
Can you
innit?
see my
Make
future?
note of it, innit? Guys, make
April
note, right?
2026.
Where would I make my first meal?
Ooh. Now,
April 25th.
Prophet
no,
check.
September
No, but man,
2027.
them, like,
I went to
wait. Man, them, are you man still like really scared of having kids though? Because
No,
for
no,
me
no, no.
personally, like,
Scared?
I,
No.
I've reached a point now that like,
I'm good with
obviously, I would love to be. I want to be married first. Don't
Yeah.
get twisted, but like. Bro, having a youth is not scary.
I'm
man,
not
you
scared.
know.
I'm not scared.
I'm not
can't-
scared.
I kind of can't wait now.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
scared.
mind.
And I mean, I've had a lot of insight from my nephews.
Iman's
and my
engine is
niece.
ready to go.
However, I would say if you have any family that has a kid, try and like babysit them overnight or something. It may make you want to relax a bit. Because
I mean,
I won't
That's
lie.
why when you guys were saying
When
that,
I've looked after my nephew, I love him to
Me?
death. But it lets me know that
You're not ready.
I still need some
I mean, I'm
time.
not married yet, so I still got time.
Yeah,
right?
because
So,
the thing is, like it's an amazing feeling. I can't wait to be a father, etc. But
it takes a lot
the
of time
type
and
of life
attention.
you're gonna live
patience.
is
Patience, yeah.
maximum selflessness. Like it's
Patience.
literally they take. Like I couldn't even work properly
and
and
deep it.
with
If,
my
can't
nephew
work,
there for
bro.
20, like it's
if not
everything
Because he's
around-
gonna go climb the counter, bro.
I couldn't
if
even
not at
sleep.
30, then when?
I couldn't even because he was sleeping in the spare room, yeah, and then it was like 3 a.m. in the morning. We just heard Uncle Bissy, Auntie Grace. He woke up from me sleeping it because I think he just realizing he's in a new setting because we were sleeping over. This was when my sister was giving birth, so we had him overnight. And like, how did I hear that? Like, I heard
Your
it and I
spirit
went,
has to- bro, your
I
spirit
went
wakes up,
downstairs
bro.
and I had to stay in bed with him until he slept again and then crept back up. So I don't even know any recollection of timing then. And I'd work the next morning as well. So it's like, I was deep in that. I was like, wait, so this is just a day. I know I'm going to give him back.
Yeah,
Right? I gave
bro.
him back late evening the next day.
Yeah, bro.
When I have my own, there's no
giving
Yeah,
back.
when-
bro.
giving back. There's no
give back,
weekend break.
Yeah, bro.
They're actually my responsibility.
Yeah, bro.
And if I'm going to give them to someone, it's for me to plan who
Yeah.
and when I'm going to pick them back. I'm not ready for that one yet.
You know what it is,
You get
bro?
what I mean?
The way I see
not
it is,
easy,
bro,
bro.
if not at 30 something, then when, bro? Do you
Not
know what I
hey,
mean?
you.
That's it. You
But-
have to start getting mentally
but
prepared, bro. That's
Marriage
it.
is
But
another like
I don't think you'll
experience
ever be
you might
ready,
want to
though.
enjoy. For
I don't
a
think you
bit.
ever be ready.
No,
I think you just
of
have to
course, like, I
firm
would
it.
like to. What I'm saying is, it's just not something that I'm
You're not
scared
afraid
about.
of it,
Scared.
yeah.
Like, it's not something.
I don't
I'm
think-
not
I don't
scared
think it's
of it,
something
but I
you're
can
ready
wait.
for,
I mean.
I can wait because, bro.
Not, I can wait, but
Even now,
I'm just
look,
saying, if it
we're at
happened, I
podcast.
wouldn't be like,
You think if you had the you, where's my kid gonna go watch something in a podcast?
We'll build a crush.
The one will be running around. Camera,
Don't worry.
yeah, now. Like it's
You-
there's so many considerations.
H's baby.
That's what I'm saying.
You
No,
go build
I-
a little
I-
crush
bare
in the corner there.
But that's why I said after
Ori.
marriage, I'm not married yet. So I mean,
Yeah.
once I get
Even
that
though
done,
this trip we've
yeah.
been doing, trip.
Yeah.
You
busy
don't
that
have
one,
to
that's
do.
the-
Where's Johnson gonna stay? What's
I said Johnson.
this place? Where's he gonna
Don't-
stay?
don't name your
Because
child that.
because the
Johnson
wife
and Johnson.
the wife has to go where? Where's Johnson
No,
gonna
there is
stay?
complexity, but it's just I'm just not.
For once, it wasn't me. It was him. No, it was him.
It was him.
No, he did it too.
I heard him say
No, he
E.
did it. He said E.
His one was low.
And I didn't say nothing. 2025 knew me.
Nah, but it's
You
complex,
know.
though.
Man
It's
said
complex,
E
though.
straight, bro. You're a bad friend.
I swear it was you.
He said it too.
Yeah, it was
But
definitely
he
him.
said it too.
His one was the loudest.
No,
bro.
how he was like
I heard the E.
He said
the
E.
deep E.
Hey, you man are bad, bro.
No, but the complexity of it, yeah, no, definitely. Like,
Nah, I could wait, fam.
You'd want to wait, but if it happens, I'm not scared.
Nah, I
man.
can't wait, fam. That
God
thing
is in
is
control,
that thing
fam.
is a serious kind of.
What, having a youth in it?
What?
Yeah, man.
Just that day.
So what would you guys say your highlights of 2024 were then?
I like
Say that again.
Highlights.
Getting married, of course.
Yeah? What, Yola?
There's a few, you know. I think witnessing the man them get married.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. What else? The other journey that we're all on.
What other journey?
CFM.
Yeah.
Bro.
I haven't been married in 9 years, but obviously that's over now because I've been. What else would I say? I think family being well,
Love
friends
that.
being healthy as
Love
well.
that.
Always have to be grateful, man. So yeah, that would be my highlight.
I love
to be
that.
honest.
E.
I think for me, like obviously similar to what you said, some of the ventures that we're into, like just really taking off and doing well. I think that's been really good. I think my siblings, I can't lie, like I won't lie to you, bro. They're doing a mad thing right now. So like in terms of just how they're performing, like my sister, she's working in an insurance company, doing very, very well, got first class, like
Wow.
really crazy, yeah, bro. Trying to get her qualifications right now as well. So she's trying to be a qualified actuary. So she's going through that process. She already got exemptions. Like she's shutting it down. Like bro. Anyway, if we're talking about like salaries and all of that sort of stuff, yeah, she's a high flyer right now. She's just 21, so I'm very
beautiful,
proud
man.
of her. Like my middle brother as well. Like he's crazy. He's working in compliance and banking. So you know his trajectory is crazy. I'm sure this this guy knows. He works in leverage finance as well. So
Oh, wow.
you know, like he's doing very well. And then my youngest one, he's in Warwick. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Serious family.
You man don't miss.
Yeah, he's in
Nah,
Warwick.
They
serious
don't
family.
miss, bro.
Serious family.
He's studying economics right now, so like he's really
Economics at
shooting
Warwick.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
so-
That's
off.
peak, he's
He's
off.
off.
And he just got first class in his first year, so I mean, you know.
but that's
So
what's
what I'm
up.
saying
Bloody
is,
hell.
like, bro, like they've really shut it
your
down.
parents-
Obviously, don't get twisted. I had a good year too, but like just watching them, like it's crazy. Like,
But flipping, I need my team too. Still.
like, I had a good year
only
too,
about
but
them.
like, but
Now
like,
your
they
parents
really-
must be so proud,
they
man.
shut it down,
They must be so proud.
Well, like, it's God really, innit? So and obviously them, but yeah. Great
Nah,
family.
that's amazing, man. Big up you, man. Big up the Royals family, fam.
Me, I think, seeing a man get married. I was a groomsman 3 times this year. So that was like, it was beautiful to just see people like come together, man. And like make that decision to spend
an expensive year, bro.
Bro, your year was expensive.
No, I think that he done it 3 times, but that's actually mad, you know.
Again this year.
God
And he did
favored
3
me this year,
stags.
man. Favored me
Like,
this year.
wow.
To the point where
It's
it's,
the
like,
spraying
weird
that
this
was
year
the
that we
worst
don't
part.
have a
Let me be
good
honest
Fam.
with you guys. It's the spraying that I wanted to cry about.
Nah, you had a tough year, man.
But that was beautiful to see. And it's like understanding like people can love each other in that way is crazy. Because like sometimes it's hard to deep marriage in it. But when you in that ceremony and you're hearing the words people are declaring to each other, it's like, wait, hold on a minute. This ain't a joke. There's no cut scene. This is not an actress or whatever. This is real life stuff. And that was beautiful to see because it actually kind of encouraged my journey as well. Passing CFA too because that was a crazy exam. I think so as well. And like the project I'm doing at my parents' house, like actually basically getting that funded, getting that all sorted, and getting ready to do this year. Yeah, extremely proud of that because 2 years ago I was thinking, how am I going to create a sustainable way of like not feeding, but like a sustainable platform for my family in it to have like to be viable really, and coming to that conclusion and finding that solution. Yeah, was a big breath of fresh air.
Nah, shout out, bro, man. Very good, man.
Bro, I'm proud of you, man, you know.
Thanks, man.
No, I'm proud of you, man.
Cheers, man.
You man have grown a lot. You know, you've come a long way.
Try,
Nah,
man.
honestly, keep it up, guys.
God, bro, it's God, man. Like,
Well done, guys.
and again,
man.
I think we said it before. Like, sometimes we don't realize how much we have done or accomplished. Because like CFM, bro, February till now,
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
And sometimes-
11 months.
Sometimes we don't
of
deep the support
beautiful.
systems that we have as well. Like,
Bro.
in terms of like
Community
one another,
is key.
Yeah, like,
It's key. I think it was who was saying to me? It was Uzman that was saying to me. It was like, bruv, like you don't have such a great community, which for me, deep in it, that's allowed us to be so entrepreneurial because it's like regardless, any idea that the man them come
It's gonna
with,
get
you've at
pushed.
least got that initial kind of backing
Yeah.
support, which gives you that confidence to keep going, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like, and I think that's so rare, you know. Like,
It is rare.
a lot of people have sick stuff, but they don't have that initial backing. Like, we could create something and you still get at least a little
yeah, bro.
100 likes. You get me, like
Yeah.
a few reposts and that.
Yeah.
To give you a little something. Something.
yeah.
Some people don't have that.
No,
it's
no,
literally
right.
them
Right.
and them
Right.
against the world kind of thing.
No,
so
you're right.
And you underestimate. That,
yeah,
that,
community
that
is so
network.
powerful.
Because it was
man.
so funny, like, because obviously I'm moving back home, innit? Obviously flatmates are all moving out next week.
Is it next week?
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
mad.
bro.
Fast.
Yeah, bro. Final pack out on this weekend.
Fast.
Yeah, bro. Done. It's done.
Mad, innit?
End
of an era,
End of
innit?
an era, fam.
End of an era.
5 years
fam.
done.
5 years. Do you remember the first day? All 3 of
What
us.
for? How can I
yeah.
forget, fam?
Crazy.
Done, man.
How can I forget when we pulled up, fam?
Done,
I
fam.
was even baff when I put that thing.
Bro,
I
that's-
said,
Bro,
said,
Millennium
no,
Dome,
no,
fam.
you know what?
No, two.
In my head,
Millennium
yeah.
Dome, fam.
I said, swear that shit's up. I said that.
No. Do you know what's so funny?
I swear that. Swear that. Swear the wall.
No, deep in. Remember,
Say that shit.
I moved out first, yeah. I moved out first, and then Shakes moved out. I said, nah, Shakes really moved out.
Yeah, bro. And I remember, yeah. You know what's mad? Because no, yours was mad as well. Still.
No. No, bro, do you know what it is to have the Millennium
Yeah.
Dome
You know
from
what it is?
your bedroom,
That
bro?
period there was humbling for us as the man.
Bro.
I had both of them, yeah. So I went to his as well. I said, what am I doing with my life? And you know, drives when you're driving back to your parents. I even had less patience for my parents, but when my friends are living in Millennium Dome, and I'm coming and you're telling me, can I take out bin, bro? Are you mad? my friend that's looking at O2 from his room, bro.
But this is what I'm saying, though. We have friends around us that are doing all these things that charge us up to be better.
Yeah, no, it charged me, where I was fully charged
to be better.
What? My job is going to help him to live in this man. I thought he was getting fucking, was that, bro?
Bro, no. Man, then, I don't understand. The size of his bedroom. I remember
it's a 1 bedroom apartment, like a 2 bedroom apartment, bro.
Was mad.
Let's put it this way. His bedroom was bigger than the living room.
Bro, do you know what I mean? This guy's room could fit 2 king-size beds. And you still have space.
I can't lie, the king size looks small, bro.
Massive.
Bro, and I think the size of the room was the minor part, fam. Bro, it's the view.
The view, just see O2. I said, nah, we're the same age, bro. I got this guy, fam. We used to go Asda together, bro. Like, we used to go Library together, bro.
No.
Bro, what is this?
Bro.
Nah,
I said, I moved out.
Nah,
yeah.
bro.
But this guy moved out. I said, no, this guy
I said,
moved
yeah.
out, bro.
I said, yeah, I need to work. I need to work. Why do you think I started doing business? I need to find business, do idea, find side hustle, second hustle, third hustle.
But this is why iron sharpens iron.
Nah,
man.
and I love that. I love that about our crew because,
man.
like, it's from a place of love because we have the balance of, I'm so happy for my brother. This is amazing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you take from as inspiration for yourself. As other people, they may have an imbalance where it's like, man, jealousy.
I think what it is because we have an energy whereby, cool, you've done this thing. But if I was to ask you, how did you do that? You would sit down and be like, cool, this is how.
Maybe that's right.
Because there's a lot of man that they'll do things, and if their G asks them, be like, kind of gatekeeping the thing a little bit on how you going to pattern.
Nah, that's a good point.
We've always had a network.
Even like businesses,
so
like.
you've never needed to hate on somebody.
You're always connected in some way, shape, or form to each other's
You haven't needed
to
sort of hate on anybody because
that's a good point.
It's like, if you know that if you ask, now you just got married, right? You had your wedding, it was a beautiful wedding, whatever. We all know that, cool, when we're getting married, we can speak to you and get genuine advice. Bro, certain man, now they're competing, they don't even want to ask their G.
Thank God, bro.
Yeah,
man.
They don't even want to ask their G because it's a competition now.
Yeah.
Like, his wedding was a mad thing. My thing must be big, fam. I can't really show what I'm trying to do.
Nah, I hear it. That's a very good point. Man.
What I was saying about the yard is that I was talking to Kev, and he was like, Sheg, since I met you, I've met 40 people.
That's
like
mad.
Because of meeting me.
Because he created a community.
He's had access to our community, and our community is massive. It's to a point where he's even saying for his weddings, like, raw, like, there's people I got invited.
Even like our significant others and stuff like that, bro. Our networks that are connected to us. They've got their own networks now outside of us.
True. And I love that about life, how we can like bridge gaps by meeting people and then essentially expand. Even like just for instance, Lekon as an example, like
fantastic.
Now we know
example. This is one of our Irish friends.
Yeah, but deep it, how even getting exposure to like the I didn't know anything about the Irish community. I didn't even know there was black people there. Like, but now I know there's black people there. There's even Nigerians there. You get me?
Community,
you know, like, and learned so much about that side of things to the point we've even gone over there. We visited him there, and like even like him now seeing our network in London, it's now expanded his network too. And I think that's just the beautiful thing about life, like connecting with new people, and don't be afraid to kind of like let people in sometimes. And I think we grew up in a way where, because of the areas we grew up in, you're quite restrictive as to who you expose and talk to. But I think growing up now, being an adult, I've learned that life is the opposite. It's about how many people you can connect with. You know, because that's how you actually, I think that's even how you gain wealth, man.
100%, bro. And may we forever continue to expand the community because, like, who's I talking to? I think about it now, if I have a child, I think I can get my child into almost any industry from the friends I know.
100.
And that's so amazing to say. Because we weren't able to say that when we were young. Now we can say, that's mad.
And the crazy thing is, my contacts are you man's contacts. Your contacts are my contacts. So it's like, it's just like a big spider web. That's just
man.
continues to increase.
It goes to the nature of our friendship more than anything as well. Because like I said, bro, there's friendship circles, they all have contact. They're not sharing it with one another, bro.
That's crazy, man.
That's actually a good. I never treated it like that.
Sharing it, bro.
Good point.
They're trying to have the one up.
Guys, we talk for time, you know.
Yeah, man.
But
anyway,
honestly, excited for the new year. Happy
New
that
Year.
you know we finished 2024 together. And we're starting 2025 together.
I miss sitting with the
subscribers.
bros.
Yeah,
been a minute,
1,000
man.
subscribers. plus.
excited of what the year will bring, and really
get more.
praying that we can really grow this SB thing
Yeah.
even more.
Come on.
Thank you to those who have supported us thus far.
Thank you.
Hopefully
Appreciate
we can take it up a notch. Yeah, man.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
2025.
We are, but that
yeah.
surprise will come really soon.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. I said we're gonna take up a notch, but that surprise is gonna
Oh,
come really
yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
But yeah, God bless you guys. Wishing you all an amazing 2025. May it
We've
be
been SB
prosperous.
Live.
SB Live.